After Sister Wives fans saw that Christine Brown Woolley's dad, Rex Allred, was in attendance at her wedding, some questions arose. One is, does Rex still live as part of the Apostolic United Brethren polygamist lifestyle? Sister Wives shows Christine Brown Woolley's parents together. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Christine Brown Woolley and David Woolley tied the knot. Among the attendees were both Christine's mom, Ruth Ann Stevens, and her dad, Rex Allred. However, Christine and Annie were estranged for many years because of the embarrassment she felt after she left her dad. But they reconnected and were on good terms at the wedding. Some fans might remember that Kody Brown was attracted to Christine's royal status within the AUB. Rex's dad, Robyn Allred, was the prophet and one of the founders of the church. At the wedding, both Christine's mom and dad shared sweet sentiments about her. However, fans were surprised they both were there and wondered if Rex still practices polygamy. Does Christine's dad still live polygamist lifestyle? On Reddit, one Sister Wives fan noted how surprised they were that both Christine Brown's mom and dad were present. Likewise, it led to the user inquiring about Rex Allred and his current status with polygamy. Another user adds, Christine's dad had only one wife after Annie left. Someone else adds, oh, interesting, since he was considered polygamy royalty. Even though Rex seemingly still believes in the practice of polygamy, he never chose to take an additional wife after Annie left. Sister Wives discusses Rex and Annie. During a Sister Wives episode in Season 8, Annie Stevens shared her story of marrying Rex Allred. Notably, she was 17 years old when they married and admitted she didn't even like him. She was 6 months pregnant when she graduated high school. After 11 years of marriage being the first wife, Annie explains they courted the girl next door. Since they believed having another wife was the ticket to heaven, they quickly began the courting process. Rex and Annie added their new wife when Christine Brown Woolley was 5. Sadly, Christine's world was wrecked when Annie left the faith and the marriage. Rex Allred may have been a polygamist out of obligation. Although Sister Wives only touches on Rex Allred's life, there has been talk of Christine Brown Woolley's royal status in the church. Notably, there was a documentary filmed in 2007 about the family before Sister Wives started, which featured Annie's story. Likewise, Hulu released a documentary, Daughters of the Cult, covering parts of Christine's uncle, Ervil Allred's murderous streak. The murders included her grandfather, Robyn Allred. Some Redditors revisited the lineage that ties them to polygamist royalty. I mean, he's royalty as much as Christine is. But it was the generation before him that were the leaders. Rex's dad, and then his uncle, who, I think, was Annie's stepdad. So technically she was also royalty. I have always wondered if Rex was only a polygamist because it was expected of him. Because after Annie left, he could have found another wife, but didn't. Additionally, another Redditor connected that Robyn's ex, David Preston Jessup, is a grandson of Robyn Allred. Right, I think Robyn's ex-husband is one of his grandkids too. So he was also royalty in Kody's head. While Sister Wives showed in the last episode that Rex Allred approved of Christine Brown's new husband, David Woolley, seemingly Kody Brown never measured up. Likewise, some people believe Rex was the reason Kody was kicked out of the church. Why do you think that Rex Allred chose not to take another wife? Do you think Rex was the reason behind Kody Brown's excommunication, not just his hair? Are you ready to see more episodes of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below. Since Christine Brown's exit from the Sister Wives show, fans have become even more curious about her personal life, particularly her family background and how it might have shaped her views on polygamy. One of the central questions that fans have been asking is whether Christine's father, who was also a polygamist, still practices the lifestyle. as Christine has opened up about her own journey, including her struggles and eventual decision to leave Kody. Understanding her father's stance on polygamy can shed light on the complex relationship dynamics within her family. Christine Brown's polygamous upbringing. Christine Brown's life has always been deeply intertwined with polygamy. She was born into a family that practiced this lifestyle, and she was raised to view it as normal. Christine's father, Paul, was one of the individuals who practiced polygamy, marrying multiple wives throughout his life. Growing up in such an environment shaped much of Christine's early understanding of marriage and relationships, including her eventual decision to embrace polygamous communities. Another factor worth considering is the changing attitudes toward polygamy, especially within fundamentalist Mormon communities. Over the years, there has been increasing public scrutiny of polygamy, as well as a growing awareness of the emotional and legal challenges that individuals face within these marriages. The practice has also become more stigmatized, with many families choosing to leave the lifestyle for various reasons, including personal freedom, individual growth, and a desire for more equal partnerships. It's possible that Christine's father, like many others in similar communities, has experienced a shift in perspective as societal attitudes have evolved. For some individuals, the pressures of maintaining multiple marriages or the emotional toll of polygamy have led them to reassess their choices. Christine's own decision to leave Kody may have been a part of this larger cultural shift, and it's plausible that her father, too, may have questioned whether polygamy continues to serve him or his family in a meaningful way. Family legacy and individual choice. One of the most fascinating aspects of Christine's journey is her ability to forge her own path, despite the strong influence of her family's polygamous legacy. Christine's decision to leave Kody Brown was not just a personal one. It also represented a break from the way she was raised. In contrast to many other women in polygamous marriages, Christine found the courage to leave a situation that wasn't fulfilling her, even if it meant stepping away from the lifestyle she had been raised in. While we don't have concrete information about whether her father still practices polygamy, it's clear that Christine's departure from polygamy is part of a larger trend of questioning and reassessing the role of plural marriages in certain religious communities. Her journey highlights the personal power that individuals have when it comes to choosing their own happiness, even when it means defying long-standing family traditions. Conclusion: the continuing legacy of choice. Christine Brown's relationship with polygamy, and by extension, her father's role in the lifestyle, continues to intrigue fans of sister wives. Although there is little information available about whether her father still practices polygamy, Christine's own journey suggests that breaking away from the lifestyle is both possible and empowering. Whether her father has chosen to continue the tradition or not, Christine's story shows that each generation has the potential to redefine their relationship with legacy and tradition. Ultimately, Christine's decision to leave Kody and step away from polygamy speaks to the broader theme of personal growth and self-determination. As Christine has shown, it's not only possible to challenge the lifestyle one is raised in, but it can also be the first step toward finding one's true happiness and embracing a more fulfilling life. Christine was surrounded by the complexities of plural marriages. However, as she got older and experienced polygamy firsthand in her own marriage to Kody Brown, she started to question its impact on her emotional well-being and happiness. Fans of Sister Wives have seen this transformation unfold on screen, where Christine gradually shifted from being a fervent supporter of polygamy to eventually deciding it was no longer the right path for her. The legacy of Christine's upbringing in a polygamous household inevitably plays a significant role in her decision-making. Many of her followers have wondered whether her father's approach to polygamy influenced Christine's own experiences, And if so, how? This curiosity extends to whether or not Christine's father still practices polygamy today. A look at Christine's father, Paul Assay. Christine's father, Paul Assay, was raised in a polygamous community, and he carried on the tradition. He married multiple wives, and his lifestyle was centered around the same principles of faith and family that the Browns also hold dear. As Christine has described her father, he was a loving and supportive figure in her life, but it was clear that the polygamous lifestyle he lived was central to his worldview. However, Christine's relationship with her father has always been somewhat private. Fans of the show have caught glimpses of her family dynamic, but her father's specific views and personal life have not been as prominently featured as those of other family members. Despite this, there are hints in various interviews and the show itself that Christine's father may no longer be actively practicing polygamy. This has led to speculation. Does Christine's father still live the polygamous lifestyle, or has he also evolved and adapted to a different perspective on marriage? Does Christine's father still practice polygamy? The answer to whether Christine's father still practices polygamy is not straightforward, and it appears that the topic is largely unaddressed in public forums. There has been little to no mention of Christine's father's marital status or lifestyle in recent years, which suggests that he may no longer be living the polygamous lifestyle. It's important to note that Christine herself has distanced herself from the practice, and her exit from her plural marriage with Kody has been seen as a significant step away from the lifestyle that she was raised in. This departure likely influences her relationship with polygamy and her father, leading many to believe that her father might also have reevaluated his own beliefs or practices in light of recent developments within the family. What we do know is that Christine's departure from polygamy was not only a personal decision, but also one that she shared with her family, and it wasn't necessarily an easy choice. Given her father's background in the lifestyle, it would make sense that Christine would have needed to reconcile her own evolving views with the values she was taught as a child. The emotional journey that Christine underwent on the show, culminating in her choice to leave Kody, likely reflects some of the growing differences between her values and the polygamous teachings she once embraced.